Mariners vs. Rangers on July 4th. Sorry this is late. I was at the Everett Aqua Sox game last night. Didn't get back till late, so I didn't have time to do this. So, I'm recording it now. As we start off the scoring, there would be no score until the bottom of the second, where Adrian Beltre gets his first home run of the night, leadoff homer for the second inning, and it's 1-0 Texas. There would be no score again until the top of the sixth, where Seager and Smoke, right now the hot hitters, both singled. And then Chavez came up and he grounded out, but he got on first on an error by Kinsler, and Seager scored the first and second. Mariners wouldn't get Smoke in that inning. But in the top of the seventh, Franklin gets on with a single, and Ibanez blasts his 21st homer of the year. He's our player of the game, 4 for 5, 3 RBI, 3 singles. A 2-run homer, bumping up the Mariners. Scored a 3, and it's 3-1. Seager doubled in the inning, and there's a runner on second and third with nobody out, but they couldn't get him in. Bottom of the seventh, the Rangers strike again, and Beltre's second homer of the ninth, 16th of the year, and it was 3-2 Mariners still. This was the inning that Kuma struggled. He gave up 4 runs. No, three earned runs in the inning. Because they subbed Charlie in. There was 2 runners on, and Charlie let him in, so those would be earned runs on Kuma. So, Brzezinski singled and Berkman walked. Then Moreland singled and Brzezinski scored. And Engel Beltre to third. And then Andrews was out on a sac fly, and the Rangers take a 4-3 lead. And then the Rangers take a 5-3 lead on a Kinsler single. And Moreland scores, and that was be the end of the scoring for the Rangers in the night. But in the top of the 8th, Rowe comes up clutch again. For that, Miller not struck out, singled, and got to second on an error. And then Ackley struck out, and so did Franklin. And then Ibanez got his third RBI of the night with a single to center field. But the Mariners couldn't fight back, and at the top of the 9th, they had 4 batters up. Seager flied out, Smoke struck out, the 2 hot hitters, like I said. This would be the lineup you'd want in the top of the 9th or the bottom of the 9th. You had Seager, Smoke, and Chavez. Those are your hottest hitters right now, besides Ibanez. But yeah, the Mariners did pretty good last night. Trying to go for the sweep. A good series for the M's. I thought they'd get clobbered against the Rangers, but they didn't, and I'm proud. Smoke's been hitting well. He now has a .259 batting average. He did strike out 3 times, though. Morales didn't have a good night, 0 for 3. Ackley, what a stud, struck out and pinch hit. And then Blanco, he sucks, 0 for 4, 8 left on base, batting .175. So, let's talk about pitching. Kuma gets his 4th loss of the year, going 6 innings, giving up 5 hits, 4 runs, all earned. He only had 2 strikeouts and gave up 2 home runs, both to Beltre. He did have the lead in the American League for ERA, but now he is at .260, which is first in the AL, but only 10th in the Major League. Kershaw leads in that category. The Mariners do go 1-2 in ERA with Hernandez and Iwakuma for the American League, which is good. It shows how good our pitching is this year. It should be better when we call up our prospects. But anyways, because Ibanez is batting real good right now. He has 5th in the American League in home runs behind Encarnacion, Dunn, Cabrera, and Davis. But for a 41-year-old, that's real impressive. He has more home runs than Cruz, Cano, and Bautista. Those are some big names right there. Also Ortiz, he's been out. He was out some of the year. And then the one player that everybody wants back in Seattle, Adam Jones, he has 15 home runs. But Ibanez is having a real good year. And hopefully the Ageless Wonder can keep it going. Mariners 206 Baseball. Check it out.